Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about motherhood and the adaptations that I use to make everyday life a little bit easier. First, I want to start with my time in the hospital. We got to the hospital at 5:30 in the morning. My C-section was scheduled for 7:30. After I was prepped and ready to go, a few other women had to have emergency C-sections, which pushed mine back a few hours. So then about 8:30, after an hour after I was scheduled, I started to have contractions. And then at 9:30, they took me back for my C-section. He was born at 9:33 a.m. He was 5 pounds, 15 ounces, and 19 inches long, and a healthy baby boy. So then I was taken back to recovery right after surgery. I think I left the surgical room about 10 a.m. and he was in my arms shortly after that. Me and my husband and our new baby boy had about 2 hours to ourselves to bond, do skin to skin, and then family could come up. So after the grandparents got to meet him, we then went to a hospital room where I would stay for the next 2 nights. Our hospital stay was nothing out of the ordinary due to my disability, but then towards the end of that 3rd day when we were going to get to go home, I was told that I would have to get shots in my stomach because I was more susceptible to blood clots. So it was blood thinners that I was going to get a shot in my stomach every day for the next 4 weeks. So then we loaded everything up and got to bring our brand new baby boy home. So now I'll talk about the items that I use to make everyday life a little bit easier being a mom in a wheelchair. So my absolute favorite item was the Boppy Pillow, but not just any Boppy. The pillow had a strap around my back that could hook into place so that the pillow didn't slip off my lap. So I had this pillow on my lap every single day whenever he was little. It was so easy to just lay him on the pillow and just drive around the house doing the things that I needed to do, and I didn't have to hold him up in my arms to where I wore my arm muscles out. If you are in a wheelchair and you are about to have a baby, this is my #1 item that you have to have. I did at Kroger, and I do think some other Kohl's, maybe Amazon, also has this certain Boppy pillow. Another thing that I used every day was the bassinet. So our bassinet was on wheels. I was easily able to push him around the house and keep him by my side. So now I want to introduce you to my son and let him help me show off the next few items.
Release the baby!
Ready to get up? Come here. Turn around. Turn around.
Mama.
Oh, bud. Yeah, that's Scooby. Come on. Good job. Come on, look at Dada. Levi has easily grown adaptive to my abilities. He knows Mama can't pick him up, so he has learned to crawl up in my lap when he wants to be held and knows he must be buckled. Let's buckle. Good job! He loves to hold my hand while taking walks and has learned to use my foot plate as a step stool to reach something high. Dustin made the gates for our deck so that I can go outside by myself with Levi and not have to worry about him running off. This is my favorite high chair. It's the Ikea high chair. And what makes it so well fitted for me is that I can easily get my foot plate under the high chair to get close enough to feed him if he would need help. This is also my favorite sippy cup. A lot of sippy cups, the lids are hard to get on and off, and this one easily just pops off and then pops right back on. The only bad thing about these is if he turns it upside down or throws it across the room, the lid will fall off. He loves to eat these pouches as a snack. The round one I can't open by myself, but this applesauce has a wider top. So I can one by myself if I'm ever home alone with them. As Levi got a little bit older and could start walking around, he liked to throw things away, but he also liked to pull things out of the trash can. This past Christmas, while we were cleaning up from dinner, he threw all of the gift cards away that were under the tree. So now we have a locking trash can so that he can't get into the trash can anymore. As he got even older, he liked to play with the knobs on the oven. So we found a shield online so that he can't reach the knobs, and he also can't reach a hot burner. Then, to baby-proof all of our cabinets, we found these magnetic locking mechanisms so that I can easily unlock it, but he cannot. So you just wave the magnet in front of it and it'll unlock the drawer. Just wave the magnet in front of it and it unlocks the drawer. Take Levi for walks around our neighborhood, and it used to, buckling him into the seat with me used to be enough so that I could still have my hands free if I needed to do anything, but now he likes to squirm and try to get out of the seatbelt. So I found a Velcro strap that I can help buckle him into the seat even more. It's two Velcro straps together because I just didn't buy one enough. But I have a strap here on my chair, on the seat of my chair, and I put it down under the strap, goes in front of or behind the seat belt, and then I Velcro it. And then that way, once he's sitting in my lap, he can't scoot down, and this strap prevents him from sliding out. So here he is in the seat belt and the Velcro, and he can't scoot down if he would want to. My husband did make a cup holder for the side of my so that Levi has sippy cups and I don't have to hold them. If I didn't cover anything that you're curious about, please feel free to comment down below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.